Hello guys, what are you doing sitting there on a small branch? Yes, because I put you there, right? So today I'm out just hiking a little bit. I'm on the way up to one of the campsites with my big winter snow shovel here. Want to clean out a little bit, and I want to tell you about a secret I actually kept for you for years, involuntarily. We're in late March, but if you think the snow is almost gone by now, then watch this. It's sort of like still pretty deep, and this night we got another about 7 centimeters of snow. Excuse me, the snow on the lens. That's about 3 inches or something. That's not awesome, but yeah, let's get to the camp and see you up there. Okay guys, so I'm done post-holing my way up here, because that was a kind of horrible trip with small MSRs. I could barely make it, but anyway, we have remains of a Siberian log fire down here. Let's see if we can get it going, and I'll do a little bit of work and get back to you guys, so stay tuned. Some might wonder about this snow shovel. It's actually broken as well, but this is the one I use at home actually. But I often bring it to the forest, and some say, yeah, it's unreal or unrealistic to bring a domestic snow shovel and not use your skis and snowshoes and all that stuff. But for me, it's unrealistic not to be equipped for the occasion, you know. So I often bring this because the handle comes off easy, and I can use it as a lid on the pulk sled and so on and so forth. So let's see if we can get the fire going. Everything is it's pretty wet actually. I think it will light up, but let's see. Very, very unpleasant time of year indeed. You see, it's just wet, unpleasant snow. So here we are. Something like 25 minutes later or something. Okay guys, but down here we have some stuff. And some of the stuff is of course bacon, because now we're gonna make the Survival Russia Baconator. That's gonna be awesome. So I have 2 caps here. A very old one and a quite new one. And a quite new one on my head as well. And then I have a bag. Be a man among men bag. But here I have my little possibles bag. There's all sorts of weird stuff in that sometimes. But today, whoops, we have, do we have today? We have the cutting board, of course. That's always a great thing. We have some pickled cucumbers. That is very awesome. Then we have some awesome snow coming down. Then I have my iron skillet, my cast iron skillet, because I've not used that in a long time. Then we have this little package here. With the standard black bread and a little bit of bacon. That we're gonna fry up now. I think we're gonna fry all of it. No. I don't know, should I go extra large on the Baconator? I think I'm gonna do at least one more. 2 more. Deputy dog is waking up to the smell of the Baconator bacon down here. I'll give him the cut-offs there, of course. A little bit of ashes and so on, never hurt anybody. Oh, if you could just smell this. This is awesomeness. And I'm not gonna drown this Baconator in mayonnaise and ketchup and all sorts of stuff. That is not what the Survival Russia Baconator is about. It's about simplicity and awesomeness. And this is gonna be simple and awesome. And the bacon is awesome. I better let it cool down a little bit first. If you're not getting hungry now, you're vegetarian. Should we or shouldn't we? We should a little bit. This is very, very awesome. The cast iron skillet is really its weight worth in gold. So here we have the Survival Russia Woodsman's Baconator, salted, pickled cucumbers and bacon grease on the cutting board. So let's taste what it tastes like. I'm sure it tastes like black bread and bacon and pickles. But guys, let me finish my Baconators here, and I will get back to you as soon as possible and tell you a little bit about the world's best outdoor store, in my opinion, anyway. And I have no commercial interest in telling you about this, but I get so many questions on where do you get your stuff, where you get your hat, where you get your fleece, tra-la-la-la. And I should have done this earlier because, yeah, I've been shopping there for years and years and years actually. So the best outdoors and surplus store in the world, in my opinion, is a Finnish shop called Varusteleka or Varusteleka or something. It means something like goods hammer or something, but like all Finnish words, they are untranslatable. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. They are super awesome because they have all the standard stuff and so on, and then they have some interesting stuff and a little bit of rarities and so on, and then they also have their own clothing line, which is really, really awesome. I cannot say anything bad about this shop. They are super awesome. Even their product descriptions are quite humorous and yeah, maybe too humorous for some tastes, I'll say. But they're really funny guys. They're Finnish guys. Finns are awesome. But this type of wool trousers here, they are either really old, like these are from 1959 or something, I think, or difficult to find in your size and blah 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 blah. Anyway, Varusteleka have their own variant of these. They have their own reproduction of the Finnish standard old army wool trouser. And that's one thing I think is pretty awesome, because I hear many guys from the US say, yeah, we cannot find wool anymore, or like this type of product to an affordable price, right? So yeah, Varusteleka is definitely a place to go. I mean, they even made a wool variant of the Finnish MO5 combat jacket. They just wanted to make it a little better. So this is a bag I got from Varusteleka, as you can see, be a man among men. And the Varusteleka is also where I get my fleeces. It's also where I get my wool hats, and they have different variants of these wool hats. And it's actually difficult to get these hats in the right sizes. I mean, it's really difficult to buy headwear online, right? It's a little bit like footwear, just a little bit more difficult. So here we have my old M43, here we have the new one. It needs a little bit of wear, you can see. But this is the difference. This has been used heavily for about 7 years. I think a normal person will not use this as much in 20 years as I have used it in 7 or something like this. It still works and so on, but you know, insulation value of this hat is not so great. You can see there's a big difference in the wool. Here we have the Finnish M36. It's a little bit the same design. I also bought this one, of course. I like the German better because it has a stiff shade, or what you can call them. The Finns They are soft, but this is from 1936. This is from 1943. So I think what the Germans did, that they saw the Finnish M36 when they were up helping them in the Winter War and against the Soviet Union. And I think they saw this cap and said, it's pretty awesome, but let's make it a little bit better. And that's what they did. The Finnish cap here is actually 100% wool. The German there is 70% and some viscose or something like this. The Finnish hat is awesome. It's made in Germany by a German company called Lupstein. And Lupstein, they have been making headwear for the German army since I don't know when. Before Second World War, most likely since First World War or something. So this hat here is well made, I can say. Yeah, so what else can I say about interesting products from Varusteleka? I mean, they have a lot of Finnish army stuff, of course, made in Finland. And Varusteleka's own stuff is also made in Finland, so that's a good thing, because you can say a lot about Finns, but you cannot say they make bad quality products in Finland. But they also have some of the Russian or Soviet stuff that some of you guys have been asking about. For example, the Veshmeshok, the little foldable backpack, they have that one, for example. They have a more modern version of it. I think I will link to both of them in the description. But they have some Russian and Soviet stuff as well, which is pretty neat. So they have a very wide range of products, you can say, and that's why I like them. They have the new school, the old school, their own school, and I like that a lot. So down in the description you can find some links to the hats here and to the fleeces and so on. As I say, they don't pay me anything to say this. I have so many questions about what kind of a hat are you wearing? Where can I get one? What is that for a fleece? And blah 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 blah. And it's understandable enough, but now you know. Check the links in the description. So guys, thank you very much for your time. As I just said, check the links in the description. Please share, subscribe, like and sub bell and all that good stuff. And until next time, get out and train, get it done. And see you next time here in springtime Russia. Thank you for your time, guys.